Hi everyone, Chef Anthony here with Don's Appliances. I'm in the studio with Rob Danzik. Say hello, Rob.
Hello everybody and good morning.
I'll tell you what, this is a joyous morning, you know what I mean? In the studio with a living legend like him, like Rob Danzik. I mean, I'm nervous, I'm like shaking. Rob's been the SubZero rep here for at Tisdel for as long as I've been here. So you've been here a long time. We're gonna go over, we're gonna really blast this product line, give you some of the new, and guys, get on the edge of your seat for what Wolf and SubZero have. What Rob has to say, this is, grab a paper and pen because this is mind blowing. I mean, the new stuff. I just saw it. I got tingles. I got chills. I love it. So, Rob, open up with some refrigeration. Talk about some of the cool that you guys have integrated in there. And
sure, you got it. So some of the new products this year, which are coming out, which have been great, is the new Classic Series refrigerator, which is our typical built-in 84-inch tall unit. But they've revamped it and just made some incredible improvements on it in no particular order to give you a little more room on the inside, a little taller. So they made the grill panel a little bit shorter, but they also, when you open it up, it's like a choir singing in there. Just the lights you saw them today during the training. It is unbelievable. So they have lights throughout the entire unit, and they have the shelves where when you put the shelves in, there's a low voltage connector there, and you have an LED light bar under each shelf, and you also have lights down in the crisper and the deli drawers. So it's pretty amazing what they did there. Stainless steel trim on all of the door shelves, the crisper drawers, really pops when you open it up. They've done everything. They have been the innovator of dual refrigeration for years, where the refrigerator and the freezer act independently of one another, and that's what gives you the ability to keep your food fresher 2, 3, and 4 weeks longer than the competition that uses a single compressor system.
Yeah.
And they've taken that to another level where they've added some fans and some baffles, so where you can keep your fresh fruit and produce about 2 degrees cooler than your normal refrigerator. So if it's set at 38, your fresh fruit, lunch meat, produce about 36 degrees. So they'll keep that fresher and give increased humidity down in the crisper drawers. So that has been fantastic.
One of the leaders in just the food preservation system and the refrigeration system from day one. I mean, if you own a sub, go in there, grab your cheat sheets now, and look and see how long your strawberries last, how long your fresh lettuce lasts. I mean, this is their air purification is going to scrub that air every 30 minutes, release that argon gas. I mean, it
is pretty amazing. It's like, I always, the example I use is like when you go into Costco or Sam's Club and go in the cold room. Next time you go in there, you look up and they have big fans in there. And those fans are getting rid of what's called ethylene gas, which is very harmful for food, especially fresh fruit and produce. The SubZero, again, has that air purification cartridge in there, which scrubs the inside of the refrigerator, as you said, every 20 to 30 minutes. And it gets rid of that ethylene gas. So strawberries, instead of lasting 3 and 4 days, are going to last literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Grapes, instead of lasting 5 to 7 days before they get a little bit mushy, you're going to get 3 to 4 weeks out of them.
You hear that, everybody? With the price of produce and the price of your grocery list, you know what I mean? You want to make sure we're not throwing away any food. Yeah. SubZero's always been the leader in that. I mean, refrigeration. I mean, I could talk all day with it about it. You know what I mean? But can we jump to the steam oven? Kind of the personal.
That's your favorite product,
baby. You know what I mean? You live it too, man. You
I do use it at home all the time. Gretchen and I use it all the time at home.
He said 6 days a week, crew. Okay, so
at least 6 days a week.
6 was his minimum.
As I told the story today during training, when we built our home in 2014, my wife said, "You can, you handle the kitchen appliances. I'll handle everything else." I said, "You're in." I said I wanted to put a steam oven in, along with we had a dual fuel range and a wall oven. She threw up the Heisman. She's like, "I think that's one too many ovens." And I said, "Honey, I think you're going to like it. And I think you're going to use it." And she said, "Okay, if you think so." And if you talk to her now, she wishes she had 2 of them. We use that steam oven. And we have 6 children that we raised in our home, and we literally use that steam oven every night. You could do salmon, asparagus, and fingerling potatoes for 8 people in 17 minutes with convection steam, reheating food. The best part about it, and you know this, Chinese food, you get
pasta,
that rice,
meatballs, anything, really.
You get rice from Chinese the next day, and you heat it up in the microwave. You can hear it hit the plate. The steam oven will reconstitute the food, and it'll bring the moisture back into it. So yeah, you hit it. Spaghetti and meatballs. You being Italian, little
Little bit of
leftovers,
Italian, you know what
just
I mean?
a little bit, just from the ankles up. And you basically, I've tasted your mom and dad's Italian food, but they can bring that home, or you can bring it to work the next day, and you can reheat it in a steam oven, and it tastes just like the day you had it.
Yeah, you're going to see that amazing. But I mean, even a 30-inch steam oven now is really what blew my mind. When we were talking about it, the twin convection in there, unbelievable, which, I love it. It blew me away. Broiler element in there, too. New interface, you know what I mean?
So much easier to use. You open that thing up, it's 2.4 cubic feet now. So you open that up, and it's just amazing, the space you get, the dual convection fans inside. You hit it on the broil element, but just literally the lights on the inside. You don't have to keep opening up your oven to check and see if your filet's done. It's got that temperature probe that'll get your pork loin or filet up to whatever.
Like you said, 3 lights in there. Now, with that size capacity, I mean, that's inching out as my main oven. Like you said, we're using it 6 days a week. Now with that bigger cavity and twin fan convection, even if, I always go to steam convect anyway. I'll be real honest. I go to steam convect for everything. But even if I didn't want to, I could just hit regular true convect on that and go with my cookies or do my baking and really heat up in a third of the time. I mean, it's once a customer asks about a steam oven and they inquire about it, and once they really realize that they can have a regular oven now, steam oven, they can defrost, they can reheat, they can keep warm. I mean, it's just making everything so much better.
I totally agree.
And you know what I mean? Wolf came out, when you guys updated that interface, talk about the tiles on that. You know what I mean? Updating the tile, it's
just so easy to use now. It's all LCD control. It's a 7-inch LCD. So it gives you the ability to have the tiles on there, and you can move the tiles to whatever you want, so whatever you use the most. You just hold your hand on it, almost like an app on your iPhone.
Yeah.
And you can just move the tiles up. You can set favorites. So if one of your favorites and you make, beef Wellington, and you have the recipe down and you made it, you can literally just save it under favorites. It'll give you 50 favorites that you can save. It has a Wolf Gourmet feature. You're using that temperature probe, so you can do a slow roast on that for 4.5 hours if you want to, for whether it's a prime rib roast or something you do.
And truly, we're talking what? Maybe an hour, 2 hours of steam?
2 hours of uninterrupted steam
in
the 30-inch, 4 hours of uninterrupted steam in the 24. But obviously, we sell more 30s than 24s.
Yeah.
It's just a larger oven. But yeah, it'll give you, we fill ours up maybe once or twice a week, depending if we use that steam feature. Just regular tap water, and just put it right back in, and you're done.
That's unbelievable. See, that's the stuff I love. That's the secret sauce that Wolf's bringing. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this segment up. Rob, thank you for being on the show. I mean, I know a guy like this, he's so busy, his time's very limited. He always makes the best time for me. Go to DawsAppliances.com. Check us all out. Check out all of our SubZero line. And thank you so much from Don's.